was renewed, and I know that there are a lot of people in the Chinese American community who avail themselves of that particular licensing process. So, you know, those are just some examples.
How much time?
What? Okay, 1 minute.
Okay.
Yes. No, I didn't even see that.
It's a very humbling experience sitting next to two real practitioners. I'm the accidental tourist, if you may say. I was trained as a classical composer. I conduct and going to grad school for arts administration to be the administrator. Museum, art center, orchestra. What's interesting turned that my first job in African American Museum, I got a lot of good teachers. The reason why is I get so connected with Dr. Holton in May when we talk about his parent was on my board. And one of my best teachers, his name called Jack Frenton. You might not know him, but he was an 18-year-old photojournalist from the Army, walking side by side with Dr. Martin Luther King on Selma March all the way to Washington. And he has a collection of over 500,000 negatives of all these images from Tuskegee Airmen to Fallujah Jews to so many things that textbook couldn't even teach you. I learned a lot and also learned the real meaning of what civil rights movement and how precious it is the right of voting. Because he actually said to me, do you know my folks have to shed blood in order to have that right, so don't take it lightly. To make a story short, I did community work, start by from the foundation. I worked with the Pew, crossing all the boundary, and then I started doing community development for Hispanic community in the neighborhood that you would say Chicago East Side is a Disneyland, something like that, in bad neighborhood. But one family at a time, I find the satisfaction and the joy to seeing when people work together, crossing the ethnic boundary, that making people's life better. That's all it counts. So the journey for me to start this, actually I run into my chairman, who said at that time I was running another foundation on my own, Leadership Development International. But he said, you might like to do this. And then he took me on, and the rest of them is history. To make it very short is, I'm an intern like you. I'm learning as I go, but I run into so many good teachers, Everywhere I go, conducting the forum, I learn something about the community, and also learn the reason why you all need to evolve in your own way, in your own sense. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I just want to say that Anthony flight red-eye this morning, 7 o'clock from California, because he has such a packed schedule. So thank you so much for being here, Councilor.